What's up, guys? Beautiful field other than all this erosion you see right here. We had over 11 inches in 3 days of rain, and then it rained again last night after I thought we were done, and just totally created these like rivers here on my infield where the water just had to come off. The pile of stuff you kind of see over here, and I'll show you in a second, I kind of was able to scrape out of the grass. But I'm just going to kind of take you through this process of me trying to kind of repair this infield. It's Friday right now. Tuesday I finally went and dug up some infield mix in the rain, just because I wanted to get it inside and start hoping for it to dry out a little bit. I've kind of had that pile up there kind of drying, still not fully dry, but just trying to get some infield mix here to work.
All right, now I wanted to clarify, I didn't have any dry infield mix. Ideally, you would have dry infield mix laying around, but I didn't have that luxury. The only thing I had to work with was basically this leftover pile that I had in the corner that was mud. So this is kind of the only option that I had as far as infield mix.
All right, 3 days later, and this is what I'm working with. It's still way too wet to actually use, but I'm gonna kind of put it out here and kind of try to just kind of lay it out so it can sit out here in the sun and kind of you know, try to dry out. It's my best option. I know it's gonna not turn out as great as I want, but it's the only option I got right now.
Okay, so I apologize, this video kind of jumps around a little bit as I kind of, you know, after the fact had to come in and put in some audio. But what ended up happening is, so I'm brooming out the conditioner best that I can out of these areas right here. And then I'll end up taking a rake here in a second and kind of trying to just kind of scrape up that infield mix the best that I can. At the time that I'm filming this, at this immediate moment, I'm under the impression that there's nobody going to be on my field over the weekend. It's Friday right now, the sun's beating down on us, the forecast is good over the weekend. I'm not going to have anybody on my field until Monday. Our home opener was actually scheduled at a local college on artificial turf, which is Saturday the following day. So I know that I don't have to have my field ready for opening day at this point. And so my goal here again was just to try to get this material down and let it kind of dry out over the weekend with the sunlight, and then come in on Monday and be able to kind of beat that thing down. I could kind of turn it more into some dry material and then kind of level from there. As I'll quickly find out, about an hour after I'm brooming this out, our permits at that college fell through, and I was no longer going to be able to play there, and we would be playing on our home field less than 24 hours later. So really quickly I kind of shift directions here. And instead of allowing this thing to dry out on my field and then kind of working with it after the weekend's over, I have to figure out an alternate option really quick, because it's mid-afternoon Friday as I'm filming this, and I'm finding out that Saturday morning I'm going to need to be playing a game opening day on this field.
All right, yes, it's as bad as it looks. It's again, there's no way I'm gonna be able to spread any of this crap out. I'm just trying to get it out here in the sun, beaten down, so that maybe in a couple days or something I can level this in. But it's just a total mess. Ideally, what a perfect situation would be well, one, for it not to happen. Two would be for me to get a dry infield material in here, have that tilled in, and do a full laser level, which obviously is not going to happen. So my best option is to use the infield mix that I've got, which is obviously wet. I'm probably not going to be able to till it in, but I'm going to try to get it in there as good as I can. We're going to try to level it the best we can. We're going to get the plate compactor, because again, I don't have a 2-ton roller. We're going to get the plate compactor in there and try to beat that down and try to get it as level as possible. We're going to bomb it with a bunch of conditioner, and we're going to nail drag the hell out of it, and hopefully in the near future it'll look nice like the rest of that again. The rest of the field looks great. Everything's kind of dialed in. I need to edge.
Okay, again, at this point here, I've kind of gone into fight or flight mode, figuring out that we're going to be playing a game here in less than 24 hours. So I shift directions really quick. I was able to kind of beat that material down a little bit, and then we got the plate compactor out, had my freshman team kind of stand on the tarp here because the wind was blowing. Compacted it several times, multiple directions, and then we'd pull the tarp. I would scrape it down the best that I could with the rake, try to level it out. We'd add some turfus. We'd pack it in again, kind of rinse and repeat multiple times. It ended up turning out okay. Once I kind of got it done, I nail drugged the heck out of it. I probably nail drugged the field 4 or 5 times in this area, just kind of multiple directions to kind of help level it out. Used my leveling tool here a little bit, but just probably added more turfus into one area than I ever have. And over time, it ended up kind of turning out okay. It's obviously probably not ideal. I haven't noticed any bad hops or anything. You can't cosmetically see it at all. Again, I'm sorry this video kind of jumped. Once I kind of went into fight or flight mode, it ended up having to shift directions and wasn't able to get as much footage as I wanted. But if you like this video, give it a like for me. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thought this was a kind of a cool video to show you guys some corrective stuff. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.